What's up, YouTube? How's it going? This is probably going to be a 3 or 4 part series. I'm going to show you guys how to restore your rims. Now I'm doing the rims on my 2006 Dodge Charger RT. These are 18-inch factory rims. Now what I've been using is just a plain old brush, probably for a barbecue, from a dollar store. And you know, Canadian Tire sandpaper, nothing special, 100 grit, depending on, you know, how bad your rims are. My rims are pretty bad. You don't want to use wet sandpaper. Now you want to clear coat it, of course, when they're done, so they're nice and shiny, get that factory look. And I'm using the Duplicolor to restore or restyle long lasting finish, fast dry and easy to apply. There you go, wheel coating rims. And obviously when you get a spray can, the top part is always the color. I'm going to be using the gun, 3M gun. I use on all my Plasti-Dip videos. I popped off the center cap. I kind of want to see what it's going to look like. I don't want to do anything to this because this is plastic, so I want to keep this looking original. Now, over the years of driving vehicles, I've realized that keeping things as factory as possible has a better outcome. Just my preference, and that's why I got away from the car audio scene. But lots of labor work here, labor of love for your own vehicle, of course. Now, on my next video, I'll be doing the spray painting, and I'll show you guys how to properly do that. You want to pick a nice day like today and try to do all 4 at once, man. Unfortunately, I got to do one at a time. So, I really hope this matches, but you know, 2 to 3 coats should do enough. Plasti-Dip and spray paint. The difference I find is that Plasti-Dip is a thick coated rubber, right? So it fills in all the gaps. Fills in all these little gaps right here. So, you know, from up close it looks really good, but personally from far away I don't think it looks good. You can't get a nice shine even when you're using glossifier. Now, another thing I like about spray paint is spray paint gives you a nice shine and a nice new look, but up close, if you don't do a good job, it doesn't look good. Now, I don't want any haters on this shit, but I'm skipping the Bondo process, so I'm not going to be doing that. Or whatever you want to call it there. I'm not going to be spraying the coat there to thicken it out. So when you look up close, you might see little spots here. But I've just been going at it. You know, by the time it dries and you clean it, each rim is probably going to take an hour or 2. You know, like I said, it's a labor of love, and depending on how bad your rims are, you know, you can just cheap out and use Plasti-Dip. But I'm going to do it a little bit harder way. And I'm just applying spray paint and some gloss to get that look back. Now, apparently, you know, gloss goes on every so many years, but hopefully by then I'll have something else to drive. But older vehicles, I tell you, they really need attention. So, I'm going to use my sandpaper a few more times. Obviously protect the cap before you paint. Make sure it's not too windy. You don't want any overspray on your tires. You know, common sense. You really got to get in there, man. Any flakes, you don't want that. So then you go to spray paint it, and it's done. You're all happy with it. Well, rust don't stop for nobody, so in a couple weeks, that flaking shit's gonna come back, and bam, there goes your nice new coat. I want to keep everything looking nice. Now, if you happen to do like this video or with some of help to you, you know, I got other videos of I plasti dip my charger grill, and you know, I plasti dip my PS4. You know, check out my channel, browse around. You know, being unemployed right now, I got the time on my hands to do this. My kids in daycare and stuff, so a lot of people don't have time to do this stuff. I'm telling you, it's a good half a day to 8 hours of work. Don't rush it. Your rims are your shoes. Keep them looking new. Unfortunately, these shoes need to be updated. They're 10 years old. And the guy told me they weren't winter driven, but my money goes that they were winter driven, because there's no way I should be having to touch these up. These are just terrible. Feel around for any bumps. Any bumps. Looks like that was spot welded, but I don't know. You know, I'll take everyone's comment to heart, and you know, I'm not going to be a douchebag about it, but if you find anything I'm doing wrong, or you want to give me a pointer, tell me. But by the time you see this video, they're going to be done, so. Just really sucks that I have to do this. But I'm not even worried about touching them up really. I'm just more concerned with how they're going to look spray painted. Because I'm going to lose that nice factory metal shine to a color that a different company picked. There you go. Oh. Yeah, see, flake them up. Rockets behind there or something. Say goodbye to your new paint job. Keep these looking. They gotta be smooth. Unreal how they flake like this, you know. Dodge really needs to work on this shit. Look at that. Foam debris. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna zoom out. Take all this crap off while you're behind here. Now I have weights on the front of my rims, and I have a weight on the back. I really want to take the weight off the front. I'm afraid that it's going to ride like crap. So to be safe, I'm just going to leave it on. So I'm not paying 20 bucks a tire to get them rebalanced for my stupidity. Nope. No way. Woo! It's a heavy tire. So, I think the brush has done its job. I'm going to sandpaper that puppy up one more time. I got a weight right here. Oh, I want to rip that off so bad. Even 100 grit is not strong enough. This rim's not nearly as bad as all my other ones. I have some rims on my car that are just fucking ready for the garbage. See, I should be filling this part in. Because now when you get really close to my rim, you might see this. Yeah, you can feel it wants to chip. That should be filled out. But I'm skipping that step. You know, maybe use this video as a guide to why not to skip that, you know? Alright, so I'm going to make another video of spray painting these bastards. Whew. Stay tuned for part 2, YouTube.